Good evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city. And I'm so sick and tired of fans talking about this team can't make it out of the playoffs. They have the personnel to achieve the ultimate level of success, and that's winning an NBA championship.
On hockey terms, he's ready to drop the gloves. We're ready to go in this one in Toronto. Opening tip, take it in. By the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. Pascal Siakam to Butler, deep right corner. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Pascal Siakam to Butler. 4-3. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Butler. Pascal Siakam. For three. Buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
D-Book!
Paul into the front court. Down three. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So the Suns keep the possession. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him. Durant across the timeline. Down by one. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. The follow won't go either. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. To Booker. Sizing up the defense. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So it stays with Phoenix. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 12, T.J. Warren.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Butler. No, the Suns come up with the steal. Working hard on the glass. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Booker. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Ooh, I can't believe he didn't get that one to fall. But at the end of the day, he got an open look, and that bodes well for this team.
Beyond the arc for three. He engulfed him that time. To Booker. Jimmy Butler pins it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Pascal Siakam. Oh, big finish at the rim.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
It's Suns ball. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Butler rises for the slam. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So the Suns keep the possession. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Pascal Siakam from long range. Shakes free and hits.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Phoenix with it. And the finish at the rim.
And I have a rule. If you're 6'9" or taller, I don't want to see you jelly it. I don't want to see any kind of weird spin or English on the ball. Just dunk it. Keep it simple, please.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The assist from number 4.
Corner 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Raptors have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Suns with the basketball. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Butler to bring it up. Leads 5. That's going to be out of bounds. Lets it fly from long range, not getting the bounce. To Dillon Brooks. And counted at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Feature of the year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Paul. 4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Dillon Brooks to Butler. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Booker with it. Now down 6. For 3, this guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Jimmy Butler for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Into the front court. It's Booker. They're down 3. Yes, and the fouls, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Damn, that was the end one. Hey, that's a flake whiff, too.
Devin Booker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. And the free throw is good. 3 points on that trip. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
We've added more items to our team shops, including the fan favorite throwback jerseys. Get one for yourself before they're all gone.
Kevin Durant with the block. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Dillon Brooks. From the painted area, won't go down. Booker with it. Looking to make something happen. Around the perimeter to Durant. Booker. Durant. Oh, that's how it's done.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Yeah, look at Kevin Durant for 3.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. and it's rejected.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Hey.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. Gets it to go, and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. It's Phoenix ball. Durant, tough matchup against Butler. Fires the three, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Butler. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Paul, good offense, beating good defense.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Toronto with the basketball. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Paul. Not easy. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Time to shuffle things up. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air. That's going to be out of bounds. Kevin Durant with the rock. Booker. Here's a chance from long range. Not going down here. Butler to bring it up. 9-point margin. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
Hey.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
First try, no good. Second one's no good. One more coming. He gets one. It's a 1 of 3 trip. And a throwdown.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Paul? Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space.
Alright.
Yo, what's up?
Space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
I'm playing NBA. It's still recording. Yeah, I actually make another one.
Long key from three-quarters court. That's it for the first half.
Look at the
The
last
Suns
video,
have the
I
lead.
put 6 minutes quarter. This one I put 5 minutes quarter. Yeah.
The Suns have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for
Yeah,
the Phoenix Suns.
Friday at our school.
The Raptors are down at halftime and in need of some
Friday
momentum.
and
Of course,
Monday.
they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments.
So, even Tuesday, I'm not going to be at school. On next Wednesday, I go to
These
school.
are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors.
Tomorrow I have school.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Toronto Raptors.
Really need to focus on their perimeter defense. They're allowing too many shots from 3, and it's holding them back.
Right now. Yeah.
Player of the half.
Devin Booker.
Was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Sure, man.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us.
Sure.
And see you
That's
again
it, sir.
after the game.
Suns control the
That's
possession.
my bad.
It's Paul for 2. Ooh, Chris Paul. He's now 4 for 6.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Durant. They'll get it down to
Yeah,
Booker.
okay.
The pass set it all up.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
From long range. That's how you defend.
If you want to watch my game, here we go. We are at Toronto, but alright, we are at Toronto.
Big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't
down
mean you
by a
need to
lot.
shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Fires the 3.
Double for 3.
Buries it.
Welcome to the new
yeah.
reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Into the front court, it's Booker, up by 6. Durant matched up with Jimmy Butler.
Not yet.
Deep 2 there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next
Where's
shot
the foul
that will
at?
limit you on whether
Where's
you make
the
the shot or
foul
not.
at? Look at him push me. Where's the foul at?
KD with the rock, knocked loose. Butler.
Might be a guitarist.
Lets it fly from long range. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Aaron Baines. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 12, T.J. Warren.
Knocked loose. Durant sizing up Butler.
I'll be back on Wednesday, yeah.
Taken by the Raptors. 4-3. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
That coach
Player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Ooh, Chris Paul. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
For 3, it's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Missed the foul shot. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Substitution being made in this one.
Phoenix, number 1, Devin Booker.
Durant, guarded by Jimmy Butler. From the outside, and a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Butler into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Paul across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Trying to cash in, and he hits.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
You know I never hit plat. I've been hitting gold, man.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Booker with it. The deficit is 6. Oh, nice swat.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Rashawn Holmes,
That's a block.
huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down 3. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. He hits.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw.
I got fouled. Later.
And he hits the second.
Good shot.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Yeah, I got 4.
Kevin Durant has it.
Enjoy the basketball.
Knocked loose. Got it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. Third quarter comes to an end. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And they were able to flip the script in the third. Because remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the fourth quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
Cleans it up. And draws the foul.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Rashawn Holmes. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 68%. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To Durant. Oh, he missed a short one there. The follow won't go either. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Going to launch beyond the arc. Slams it home on the putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Here's Durant for 2. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
I'm giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Durant across the timeline. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Slam dunk.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Butler. It's no good. Shots not going down. Durant with the basketball up top. All even here in the fourth. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
And stuffs it home.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Fires the three. Can't get the bounce. Nice pass to set things up. Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lets it fly from long range. Shakes free and hits.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Phoenix has the ball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. 4-3. Oh, that's how it's done.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Watch that cutter.
The drive, right to the basket. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
For three. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's a 5.
But the Suns is still on 10. Let me go back and Suns playing.
Second violation.
For Toronto.
And then the Suns.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Booker. Textbook defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Durant. Devin Booker. Great defense, forcing the miss. Toronto has the basketball. Knocked loose. Booker. Devin Booker in his own desert. No one in sight, and he takes advantage.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step him.
The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Turns and slams it down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Durant matched up with Jimmy Butler. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Finish it.
Kevin Durant swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Booker hit that shot. Booker tied the game. 27 seconds.
I got him. I got ball.
Oh, emphatic slam.
and no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
The Raptors. Here we go. Here we go, Phoenix. 6.9 seconds.
Durant.
Kevin Durant.
No good. That's great defense. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout. They'll need their best free throw shooters on the floor, as well as a design play for the inbounds.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
5-second violation.
Here we go, Phoenix. Well, with the 1.5 seconds.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win a close one by 2. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA
Phoenix
on EA Sports.
They fell short, but the Raptors still in the win streak.
The Raptors finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. What really stands out for me is how many three-pointers were scored. Everyone in the arena should have been given a free umbrella for the way they made it rain from long range. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors.
XBPX. Wow.
The Suns.
Just couldn't close this one out. Sure, it's great they shot so well from 3, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
CP3, go to him.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2.
Damn, look at the plays.
Number 1.
Miles.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining
See
us.
the player stats, boys. DeAndre Ayton, 5 points. Durant, 19 points. Devin Booker, 23 points. And then at Toronto, here it goes. Official. 21 points to XBPX. 3 points to Diego. 9 points. Robbie, 23 points. Miles, 22 points. So, Robbie and TSM Robbie and XBPX double 50 to combine 15 points together. So, see, hey guys, leave a like, subscribe, leave the comments down below. Subscribe. I'm out. Peace.